Michelle Obama was particularly powerful. She's maintained a relatively low profile this election cycle, but this has marked probably her biggest appearance in the race so far. She's arguably one of the most respected people in American history, so her backing holds formidable political weight. There was some talk earlier about her potentially needing to step up, but obviously that's not happening. But the speeches here are marking a really, really momentous moment here. As you said, they spoke a lot about Donald Trump. The analogy to him as an annoying neighbour with the windblower there, and that Kamala Harris is the neighbour who will always help out. They also made a point there of saying that Donald Trump is weirdly obsessed with the crowds. But as you said, it's Donald Trump talking about it at the Republican convention, but now as well at the Democratic convention too.
And look, Donald Trump does draw big crowds. I was at his rally in New Jersey and he had tens of thousands of people on the beach. He's continued to do that. And so it is a point of pride for him. It is a thing that you can see the tit for tat going on the campaign trail, where they keep taking photos, and both sides do this, where they take photos before everyone's in the room and they say, oh, look at all these empty seats, and you have to wait and watch the actual feed to see that they're both really filling up venues. It's kind of a petty thing for both sides to be going for, but they do know Donald Trump takes it seriously. And likely we're going to see him just going to his heartland, the strongholds, to make sure that he does keep getting those big crowd sizes. At some point, they're going to have to start talking about policy, and I think that's going to be the really critical issue. When Kamala Harris last week announced her economic policy, there was some real clangers in there that have going to be hard to justify over the next few months, including price fixing of groceries. That wasn't a misspeak of hers. That was also detailed in a speech and a press release released by her campaign. This is real stuff that people care about, and this is what will decide for a lot of voters in the middle of the road whether they bother to cast a vote or not, because that is what decides US elections. If those people just simply don't feel like either candidate's going to speak to them in any way, if they're not excited by something or scared of something, they just don't bother to vote. And that's where they're hoping Kamala Harris can drive out from the Democrat side younger voters. That's very much who Michelle Obama speaks to, those more Gen Z voters. She's very influential in that particular cohort, and that's exactly who they wanted her speaking to today.
Annelise, Nielsen, it was a powerful moment there from the Obamas. Thank you so much. We'll move on for now and we'll catch up with you soon. Thanks so much for breaking it down for us.